So we finally got a trailer for Doctor Who Christmas Special 2024. I'm going to, in this video, break down every individual scene in it, every individual clip in it, so that we can work out what might be going on in this episode. Let me know if you've got any theories of what this episode is about in the comments down below. Let's crack on, shall we? So we start with the Doctor exiting the TARDIS alone, and I presume this is at the Time Hotel. We get to see the lobby, which is decorated with a lovely big Christmas tree and lots of people in various period clothing. Guests who are dressed up, presumably for the eras they are travelling to, rather than people from those eras. So you can see some people that are dressed from, I presume, World War I. There's the 1800s looking people over there, some kind of tribe in the background. We get some dialogue played over these scenes, which is the Doctor asking,
"Is this Christmas?"
And he's answered,
"Yes, we're doing a special Christmas everywhere all at once."
a nod presumably to the title of the hit film Everything Everywhere All at Once, perhaps. Maybe that even holds some clues to the potential plot of this. Will it involve the multiverse somehow? It looks like the person saying this might be a hotel employee, possibly a concierge, maybe a receptionist, possibly even the manager of the hotel. Under some of this, we've got the clips we've seen before of Joy arriving at and going into the hotel and into her room. Then we get some more in the sort of hotel lobby area, some 1800s looking people again in the lobby.
Oh, this is so Bridgerton.
And some cave people. We see the Doctor grabbing a red version of the sonic screwdriver off the TARDIS console. This is the one that's now available as a toy. Now this is interesting. We get a glimpse of future London. You can tell it's future London because there's various buildings which form part of our London. That is the Thames obviously there as well, so you can see the most prominent one is Tower Bridge, you can see, but you can also see the buildings known colloquially as the Shard, the Walkie-Talkie and the Gherkin. It's many new skyscrapers, so I don't know how far in the future this is, but it's London has expanded in terms of its skyscraper space, especially quite a lot. I couldn't spot the Whoniverse's own unit tower in there, but let me know if you have. One other thing to note about the futuristic cityscape is that this is probably the origin of where the Time Hotel is actually situated, because you can see in the holographic writing, you can clearly make out the word time above one of the buildings, but also you can see the end of a word which ends EL, so that is probably says Time Hotel. So that is probably the sort of home location of the Time Hotel, if you want to speak like that. I don't know what that means in terms of when this is set. When do humans get time travel technology? Well, when's the time agency from? I guess maybe around about 51st century possibly. Could this be 51st century London? The Doctor looks to be using his sonic to break into rooms in the hotel, going where he is not meant to go, as he always does and always should. We get another bit from the previously released clip in which the Silurian, who is possibly working for the Villengard Corporation and holding the briefcase, which we now know might be the weapon, I forgot what it was called, the star, the seed star, something like that.
Who are you then?
Joy.
Top name Joy?
And this is obviously where the Doctor and Joy first meets. He likes her name. Isn't that lovely? They're bonded straight away.
Joy?
Thank you.
What is she saying thank you for here? It feels like the kind of thank you that comes after someone has realised something big or made a big decision to make a change in their life. That kind of thank you for helping me along this journey and making me realise this about myself or about what I need to do. That kind of thank you. That's what this feels like. So I suspect this maybe comes towards the end of the episode, possibly. Looks like there's going to be a fun action scene on the Orient Express, running through the trains, bursting through doors, right to the back of the train, climbing up on the train and lassoing something. Now, is he throwing the lasso between rooms? Because the very next clip, it looks like something like a lasso is coming in and grabbing what looks like a big rock thing out of another room and being pulled back into the hotel lobby. So is he throwing it from the top of the train through a portal to come out of one door and it going into another and then him pulling that out? Is that what's happening here? And then this is the big moment of the trailer, I think, because we've got two Doctors, two 15th Doctors. Now they're wearing the same outfit, so does that mean that this isn't too far in the future? It's a Doctor from further on in the same day, perhaps? Or is it much further forward and he's just, wearing the same clothes? I would suspect the first, but you never know. Because he asks, how did I get to be you? And that could be taken many ways. That could be taken in the how did I end up as bitter and twisted as you, or something like that, if he's that way inclined. Or it could just literally mean, how did I end up in the next few hours to be in the position you're in with the information you have or don't have, etc. Now this looks like to be the stone thing we saw pulled out a few clips ago. It looks like it might be some kind of seal on something, maybe some kind of vault thing. So what will it release? Will it be like, is that whole tower full of sand, for instance, which is going to pour out and then pour into the hotel lobby and then pour into wherever the doctor is, and that's what he needs it to do? Or is it something alive? Is it some kind of creature or creatures in there that he is releasing? Or is it something else entirely? Let me know your theories in the comments below. The Doctor is holding a hologram of the hotel employee that we saw earlier here, so I don't know if that means he's working with him. Is he guiding him? Is he helping him? Or is he there telling him, no, you're not allowed in here, stop? And the Doctor's going, I'm not listening to you. Could be either.
We'll find out. Oh, do you see? You have to be mysterious all the time. That's why everyone leaves you.
This is quite a funny line, is the Doctor being very self-reflecting. Talk about telling yourself off. Now here the Doctor's walking away from the TARDIS door back to the console in a dressing gown in the TARDIS. Now, I don't know, this feels like it could be at the very beginning of an episode, maybe before he's landed in the hotel, or it could be at the end of the episode. You know, he's said goodbye to Joy for whatever reason. Maybe he's invited her along and she doesn't want to come. Maybe he feels he still needs to be alone. Whatever the option is, but he's ended up alone and he's, you know, reserved that. Maybe he's just said goodbye to her at the door. He's in his dressing gown. He's going to sit down and have a nice cup of tea. There's a clip from the end of season 1 of saying goodbye to Ruby. This is probably just here to emphasize the dialogue being played about people leaving him, so it's probably nothing that's going to be in the episode itself. Back in the corridor, and each door, if you notice, is in the style of a place it takes you to, and I like the one in the background. I like to think that maybe takes you to Hobbiton from Lord of the Rings. It's got that kind of vibe to it.
We can do this.
This feels like one of those moments where the Doctor's maybe a bit disheartened, thinks something won't work, and it's the companion that has to motivate him to, you know, stand up and carry on and, you know, persevere. Those moments come occasionally with companions, and I think this is one of them.
What's the biggest mystery in the known universe?
What's the biggest mystery in the known universe? Well, it's your name, isn't it, Doctor? Or maybe where you come from, or something completely different. We get the dino clip we've seen before, and then we get climbing into that cave vault temple thing from the hotel earlier. So that's obviously when he's first maybe going into it. Some lovely fireworks. Maybe these are above the Futuristic London. Maybe they're in one of the Time Hotel locations. And then finally we get this man dissolving into glowing energy. I said in my trailer reaction video, which you could go watch after this if you feel like it, that it looked a bit like regeneration energy. I don't think it is that, but it kind of has that kind of vibe to it. It's maybe he's being erased from time, or his universe is being erased, if we want to go with some other theories. Yeah. Either way, it's a very glittery, very festive looking effect for potentially dying. Maybe he's just been shot by a disruptor. Who knows? And that is the trailer. Did I miss anything really obvious or anything in the background that you think you spotted and I didn't? Let me know in the comments below. I've got some theories percolating in my head which I want to kind of work out a bit more before I put them to video. So I'm going to go away and think about those, and hopefully in a few days time I'll have a Christmas episode theories predictions video for you. So do subscribe if you want to see that, and yeah, let me know your thoughts. In the meantime, why not go watch my trailer reaction video if you haven't seen it already? Just click on screen now.